Yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
That was actually good. 3 people.
The perfection.
3 people.
The perfection. Triple perfection.
Triple perfection. So 3 people. That means we actually. This is the.
It's getting crowded in here.
It's getting crowded in here. Yeah, they say 3 is a crowd, right? That's saying.
Oh yeah. And we can't keep secrets anymore.
No, not really.
You weren't keeping secrets anyway.
No,
you were
no.
publishing.
Yeah, exactly.
So the secret between 2 is a secret. The secret between 3 is not a secret anymore.
Oh, so we're getting wise today.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deep
So
and wise. But yes, so.
hi
yeah,
Thomas.
3 of us. Yes, this is Thomas. Hi, Boris, and.
Hi Lisa.
Hi, Boris.
Hi, Lisa. So Lisa is our first guest. We did have this. So since we are live, and a lot of our friends have listened to the
Tons of
podcast.
them.
Tons of them. We don't know what to do with all the money that we are getting. And actually, one of the most common feedback was that we need guests. And I don't know if it means that like because we are shit,
We are.
or it just like it would be a good addition. But as it happens, we have Lisa here, and Lisa is she's my friend, and she's from South Africa and UK and all over the world. And we met in
Egypt.
South Africa. Yeah, she's
No,
like
mostly
all
South
over.
Africa.
And yeah, we met in South Africa. Well, we tried to figure out how many years, 5, 6.
We said, I think we settled on 6, 2017, 2018.
Yeah, so we met there, and
So just right before you moved back to Estonia.
2019 was the year when I moved. So it was 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's 6, 7 years. Actually, then it's 2 years before I moved. And yeah, it just so happens that even since I have left South Africa, we keep in touch. Every single time I go there, every single time I
Except
go
the
there,
last one.
we
And
catch
he
up.
mentioned, he dropped the bomb. In August when I was there, I said, what? I didn't see you. He said, no, I think I did tell you. I said, no, you definitely didn't
So
tell
I did not notify her that I'm
So
there.
Boris,
we
next
didn't
time I
catch
come
up.
to Talon, I'm going to call you. And
Yeah,
not,
please
and
do.
not
Yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
That will be a sweet revenge.
So yeah, and then it just so happened that it was an opportunity that she came up to the UK to see her family, and then I told her I'm here, and then she made time. So yeah, so this is my introduction to Lisa. But Lisa, welcome on the show. Thank you for
Thank
joining.
you so
and
much. It's my first podcast.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Of ever?
ever.
This is our
Okay.
first podcast as well, with a guest.
With a guest.
Yeah, so I'm me, and living in South Africa. My daughter's grown up, so it's a bit of a change in life, and I've sold a business, so there's another change in life, and here we are. Came to Talent to have a bit of a reset, and yeah,
So you are not
figure out the next
moving.
steps. I don't know.
to-
Maybe I'm moving. Maybe
Okay.
I'll go back to gypsy ways.
Okay, because it's pretty warm and sunny in South Africa, comparing to our wonderful weather in
We
Estonia.
also washed away with the floods. this
Yeah,
year,
so there is shit happening again.
Really?
With that, there's very heavy rains and like a lot of like sinkholes opening and cars falling into them and all that kind of thing. So it's
Poor monkeys.
and
Yeah, that's the fourth disaster in 4 years now for Durban.
Well, I would say this type of weather, like we have here in Estonia now, it's not typical.
Yeah.
Usually we don't
do you
have
mean?
this. We don't have this amount of snow. We don't. And usually the temperature is somewhere around 5, 6 minus 1, 2. But now we had some long period when we had really like harsh ones, -10, -15, which is not common for Estonia.
I remember there's always one like a few days every winter when there's -20, but maybe I'm not really good
Yeah, but it
with
was
days.
1, 2 days, not like weeks.
Yes, okay.
But you were away.
And I'm usually away. I'm always
You
busy
are
with stuff.
this non-domesticated bird.
Non-domesticated bird.
Non-domesticated bird, which is still trying
That
to.
would make you wild. That's
Oh,
wild.
that's it.
Yeah.
See, what see? That's why you have native English in the conversation. It helps to clarify and shorten things.
No, I was trying to hide this wilderness
Okay.
because you're not that wild.
No, I'm not. I'm very tame. In fact, boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this type of weather is not what I'm really
Fond
keen
of.
to have now.
So this is not what made you smile, right?
Oh no.
Or maybe when your sad lamp arrives, it'll make you smile.
Oh, by the way, I have to think about it. It's actually.
Is it an expensive thing?
No.
I don't think so. It's around 100, I think.
Yeah.
And okay. So what is the mechanism? So what happens? Have you used it?
No,
Listen.
I haven't.
No, this is. Even I'm thinking it's medically proven as well.
Yeah, clinically.
So it's some sort of specific amount of kelvins. I think it's kelvins.
Not
The
is it
warmth
Kelvins?
of the
Or
warmth from the light. Yeah.
lumens
good.
or-
Lumens, not kelvins. Lumens, yes, which are replicating the light of the sun.
Mm.
And on the North Pole stations, this is a mandatory thing. They're taking a daily sessions because they don't have the light during
How
the
long
day.
do they stay there?
I have no idea. But I mean, there should be some proven amount, which is minimum that you will have because of the polar night
Yeah.
when you don't have any sun at all.
But isn't there like, I don't know, half of the year is that, half of the year is like full sun?
It's supposed to be like that. We are extremely good with
No,
nature
I
and
don't think you
physics.
can store it.
Hmm?
I don't think you can store it.
No, you probably not. No, I'm just wondering. So it's like I guess it's not a full year activity. It's when it's dark, then you have to do it. When it's otherwise you have to wear sunglasses or whatever. And then
Yeah, and have a cocktail
okay.
in a coconut.
Wow, okay. Carry on with the. Okay, there's nothing. Okay, nothing more coming. But okay, so the name of the podcast is "It Makes Me Smile," and we usually
Ask each other.
ask each other, and hopefully, like lucky enough that there was something that made us smile. So we'll now ask Lisa, what made you smile? It can be one thing, it can be many things, whatever comes to
Yeah,
mind.
I'll mention the one that I thought about. So I've always tagged Thomas on his Hungry Hungarian Instagram.
Oh yeah, this is a big
And-
thing as well.
And last week he told me about his other Instagram account where he notices the number 69 wherever he goes. And he posts
yes.
and he posts pictures of this recurring number. And I thought, what is this obsession with number 69? I thought, well, I won't ask him. I'll Google significance of 69. And I was giving you the benefit of the doubt here. And it came up with the numerology of 69. And what it actually means is it means you need to.
I hope it's something cool.
It is cool.
Okay.
It is cool. You, if you keep seeing 69, it means you need to pull closer to your family, and you are just before a good change is going to happen
Oh, really?
in your life. So I thought, well, that was quite significant.
It started from absolutely different.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
that's
get
what
like
I
it's
say. I
something.
thought, no, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on this one. I'm going to Google and I just put in Google significance of the number 69, and that's what it came up with. And I thought, that's brilliant, because I came to visit my parents, and I am in my 3rd month of my 3-month sabbatical, and I'm about to embark on the next step in my life. And I thought, how significant is that? So
Wow.
it made me smile.
Wow, this is actually a kind of a far-reaching thing in a sense that, like, because I thought, I have that podcast, so all the goodness of the 69 comes to me because I'm doing it. But
You have a
apparently,
podcast.
fuck
69.
Instagram. No, maybe no.
Oh.
The Instagram, and I thought like you will say that like yes, that's the number, but what does it mean to me? But actually, obviously, 69 is like it's a free number, and everyone can. And you
It's a wild
said
number.
it's a wild number.
It is.
It's not domesticated.
And yeah, and so it means that to you, but when you were talking, it also resonated with me because I just came back last week from Hungary, where I spent a week with my family, and I always like to be there and like to be with them, but this was one of this month I just particularly felt that I really kind of recharged and like I really love my family, and I'm just not saying it to convince everyone because otherwise it doesn't look good. I just do, and I have a good family, but it was actually somehow very good, and I don't believe in this like fucking numerology and all that kind of thing.
But 69, when you're picturing it, it actually resembles
yin
the
and
yin yang.
Christ.
My God.
So am I bringing, unbeknownst to me and without, not intentionally, like a good to the world or something? So whoever is following it says it's a lucky. So 69 in the nature, which is the name of the podcast. We now have an Instagram account, and I will tag that account in the post that I'm going to make for this episode in the It Makes Me Smile podcast. So go and follow and be lucky and get closer to your family.
Spread the joy.
How big is your family?
I'm the baby of 3 children. I've got a sister 7 years older and a brother 3 years older. And then my mum and dad are still together, so it's 5 of us.
And so you came to the UK, so how does it work? Because you are in South Africa.
I'm in South Africa. I'm in Durban. My sister's in Joburg. My mum, dad, and brother are in Surrey. So that's the difficult one to get visiting. And I've not been in the UK for 12 years, which is odd because I used to come most years for my whole life. And I just didn't set foot in it for 12 years. And then I just thought, no, I really need to go and see them in England. They've been visiting me in Durban, but I really felt like I needed to go and see them. And with this 3-month sabbatical, it was ideal.
Has it changed a lot, actually, UK? 12 years, yeah.
I think it has. Also, we spent more time. We all lived in Manchester, and they're all in Surrey now. Well, Stuart's always been south, but my mum, dad, and me, we were always north. So I never spent a lot of time down south anyway. So it was, I had to get to grips with that. I've never been to Surrey even. But we did a trip to Manchester as well. And yeah, it's changed a bit, but the essence is still the same. Yeah.
I went back. So before South Africa, I did live in London for 2 years and in Manchester for 1 month. And I don't know, when I went back, honestly, I can't tell if there was to me, London was always like this cosmopolitan big city, always buzzing, always busy, never sleeping. And yeah, I went back to all the places where I used to work. We actually were close to Borough Market where you are gonna go when you go back, and we went to there, and it was nice. The vendors are different. I remember I had my first ostrich burger there. There was also a wild boar sandwich or whatever that I had 12, 13, whatever. No, that is actually 17 years. It's 2007 and 2009 when I was there. But what I want to now go back again is the theater. I haven't actually I've been to like 1 or 2 stand-up comedies or whatever there, but there's so many shows. And like just when I was there, I think this was in March last year, it was around the premiere of there's a Back to the Future theater.
Yeah,
show.
it's actually quite a big thing. I'm following Alan Silvestri, who is the original composer of and I remember he was posting a lot of information how he was composing.
For the original or for the theater?
For the theater.
Ah.
The musical Back to the Future. I don't know if it has been released somewhere in the digital form, but
I don't know.
But I know that it has been a great success.
Is it? I mean,
obviously.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. And then there is another show, but I just forgot. Unfortunately, I just mentioned it in case it actually I remember, and like 10 minutes later, when we are already on a different topic.
The list of things you have forgotten is growing from podcast to podcast.
Did I tell you that? So I was a very, very, very smart child. I'm very smart now, but no. So what I wanted to say is like when. So when I was little, they said, "Oh, Thomas, you so smart, he knows everything." And then I said, "No, I don't know everything. I just don't forget anything." So I kind of made this logical leap of like I can't, and it is coming to me now that like I am forgetting a lot of fucking things.
Yeah,
take your
a
omega
lot of
3s.
things. Yeah, maybe I actually am taking omega 3s. Maybe I should double the dose or something. But yeah, I forget.
Or just start writing.
You forget to take them.
I forget to take them. Yeah.
Write important stuff down.
I do write important stuff down, but I think one thing that I noticed happened is like, work is obviously it's important in everyone's life, and I remember work things more than kind of life things, which is actually not a good thing. It's a sad thing. But I can 6 months later, we are done in a project, and if something goes wrong, I will remember that in that meeting, I know you said that's what you're gonna do, or that is what height is going to be, and it's not like that. Whilst I don't even know, actually I do remember what I had for breakfast, but fucking a lot of things from life, and it's.
So if somebody will call you a jerk, half a year later, there is a huge chance that you will not remember that.
Factory.
Well, we can try it now, but I guess
You were a
it's
jerk.
gonna be.
No, it has to be done with.
recorded, so
Yeah,
We'd refer back.
But
I might forget about this whole podcast.
as long as it's on the Confluent page, you will remember it. But if it has been said or written somewhere in the wildlife, it won't
Yeah,
stay in your
that's
brain.
the sad reality. And I've never been good with this. Like, I don't. We agreed that we met 6 years ago, but I don't remember that.
No, I
was,
don't
I don't remember dates. I don't
Just
even
pick
know.
one day,
No, that's it.
make it your day, and just
Celebrate that.
follow with it. It will be easy.
so no one will know.
That is actually not the
Exactly.
thing.
It's-
But
it's-
this is true. But now we can pick a day, but then we will forget that.
Okay, do you remember the months when you have met?
No.
No,
Okay, was it summer?
it's always
Was it
summer.
winter?
It's always summer in Durban.
In Florida? Sunny.
Durban too, dude.
Okay, but so
Don't remember the weather.
Fucking, I remember that.
I remember what we ate.
Do you? Which one?
The crazy Korean.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
just let's pick one day. It will be your day. It will be recorded. There will be no chance for you to forget it. And it will be a historical
You get to pick.
part.
You get to pick.
You know what? What is it? 19th of January.
Yeah, that's what it was. In
19th of
2017.
January.
Yeah.
Exactly on the day.
7
17, 7 p.m. Yeah. 6 years
See?
ago. Oh wow, memories are coming back. The crazy Korean.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was
What
such
was
an
I
awesome.
wearing?
Your hair.
Thank goodness.
It was too hot. I mean, the weather.
Just a coconut cocktail. That's it.
I actually remember that you weren't dolled up. You were just. I think you were very like casual, almost like you might have even came from some. Oh no, I don't want to. I don't
Stop drooling.
That's the other thing I don't want to.
I'm gonna
Not
go
this
with
time.
I was wearing black.
You were.
It's a safe bet with me.
No, but you were, and I think
probably
it was.
But
it was
isn't
some-
that not really practical to wear black in the sun?
We have a lot of aircon.
That is a lot of aircon, dude. Yeah, it's like.
But what made you smile this week? Or this month? Oh,
Christ. I probably have forgotten things, but what made you smile is that I have you here as my guest, to someone to show around in this beautiful Estonia, and now there is proper winter, proper snow. We've been to the countryside, and that was like really fresh snow, and we discovered the beauty of slow motion video recording when you like there's this Christmas tree or a pine tree. And then you just kind of
Yeah.
toss it and then record it in slow motion. It's like it makes you a fucking Oscar winner cinematographer just in an instant. It is
Remember,
so nice.
I've been filming you on the parking lot while you were fooling around in your big tanking station.
Yeah. I do.
In your American
Yeah,
beauty.
I've got a. I don't know if you know, but I do have this like big American car, and actually there was a chance for you to see it because I am parking it for a winter garage on the way back, and I called the guy if I can go. I usually like once a month I go and start it up, but we couldn't.
Just to
so-
hear it roar.
Just to hear it, plus also kind of
Freshen up the
freshen up
pipes. and-
the oil, water going, and then in the office parking lot we have. So it was. Actually don't know why it was empty. Maybe it was during kind of. No, it was before COVID. I don't know why it was empty, but it was enough for us to. And it's a rear-wheel drive, big fucking 50-year-old car with like 7-liter engine, whatever, and the parking lot has like multiple. I don't know, like slots or whatever where you can cars can park, and there was nobody, and I could just like go around and spin
Wasn't
the
it
car.
on the weekend?
No, it was work. We were both there. And it was actually fun. It was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's apparently illegal. Even there, I think in the parking lots, it's not really.
Well,
welcome,
I
welcome.
think it is illegal, yes, but at the same time, when there are no cars, what harm can you do? Only damaging your own car and commit suicide.
Yeah, I know, but there's also this.
But
thing
that would be a wonderful suicide, isn't it?
What? Die in the car?
Dying in the car that you love.
We
that
have
much.
we have established that the freezing to death is one of the better ones. I don't know if the
Well,
the
it's
car
not that
comes with-
epic. You have to go through several stages of, first it's freezing like hell, then you start to feel.
I guess there's in the cold there is maybe that, but then if you kind of break your leg or whatever, you're already in pain and you wait for the cold to take it away. It's a bit, I don't know. It sucks.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck with the freezing to death, I guess. What is your favorite form of?
My favorite way to die.
Yeah.
This is taking an
Like-
interesting turn.
like-
This conversation.
Like you have had
Yeah.
so many
of all,
iterations
of
already.
all of them, I would say my favorite was.
Was yeah.
Oh, my favorite way to die. I think just sleep, hey?
That's actually
You
not
just go to sleep peacefully and you just don't wake up. That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
So,
But no pain, no.
full stop of the heart,
Well, I'm asleep, so whatever, however they want to
Whatever time-
execute it.
whatever
It's
time.
pink elephants.
I'm not going to get involved in the
rainbows and-
operations. I'm
and
just the strategic director. Just make sure I don't wake up.
I don't give a shit what is happening
Yeah.
afterwards. It's just
Don't bog me down with the details. I just need the end result.
Yeah.
But we also discovered in the snow
Oh.
that building a snowman is a much nicer idea than
On
in
films.
reality, and we're very bad at building snowmen.
She killed our snowman.
the problem is that the snow now is not good for the snowmans. It has to be a bit warmer.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a kind of more wet,
Yeah.
right?
So it wasn't our fault.
It wasn't our fault. Okay, cool, good. I always knew.
So yeah, it is not the right one. It is really wonderful weather to have some skiing sessions
Oh,
or
it's not so.
sledding, but not the snowman.
I think then we did the right thing because this snowman was like a Frankenstein
Not
bastard,
good.
whatever,
It wasn't.
and it was like we did good that we
Yeah,
destroyed it and didn't.
I think this is an art. The same as carving the pumpkins. I remember first time I was like thinking it's easy as
Gonna be
hell.
easy.
Nothing, literally, just stab it with a
and
knife.
half an hour in and still no progress.
No progress whatsoever, and you feel dirty, filthy. Everything is covered with the slime.
And you feel like you're never going to finish.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're going to have some quite fatal.
And those images that you can find on the internet where they carve those beautifully, those details.
I don't know how they find the time and the will and all those kind of things.
Probably somebody's paying for them, or they have rich families
Wow.
that they can cover those costs for them, especially in the autumn time when it starts to be freezing. My God.
So Boris, you can either talk about your favorite way to die or rather what made you smile.
Well, one thing made me smile really, really drastically this particular week, and it was my possibility to sleep as long as I wanted to. So I woke up at 9 o'clock in the morning instead of 6
Today as well, and yesterday.
and today as well. Tomorrow I don't think so, but I will try to. My problem is that my body is so used to wake up early, 6:36, that I just wake up. It doesn't matter what I have done yesterday. I will wake up at 6 or 6:30, and there is nothing I can do. So this week I had a chance to force myself to go back to sleep. Boris, you little bitch. Get back to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That was good.
And that made me smile
But then what?
afterwards because I woke up like
Feeling pressure.
oh yeah. But actually it is very unproductive and actually dangerous to snooze.
Because you don't go through the full
Yes,
cycle.
exactly, and it actually make you tired. Feel tired a lot.
So what do you mean the full cycle?
The full sleep cycle through your REM, your deep sleep, your light sleep, if you wake up in the middle of a cycle, you'll remain groggy.
Oh, okay.
You have to go through all.
You have to go through
okay.
a full cycle. I don't know how long it is. Is it 90 minutes or?
Oh, this I don't know. But again, internet is our.
I also don't know, but I know I have got this this Whoop health tracker thing, and I think in an average, I usually get in like 7-ish hours, and there are 5 REM cycles in there, which 7. Fucking, I need to do maths in my head. See, I used to be a smart child. I'm not as smart anymore. So I don't know if it comes to 90 minutes or not, but it's 5 cycles
Well, if it's a cycle, we're saying how long is the cycle, not how long is the REM.
Yeah, so there are 5 REM little like cycles, and between them there is some time, but I just don't know how much time that is. 5, I guess. It could be because 7 hours is like 60 each. It maybe it's actually around like 60, 70, 80 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
And I know there are
people who can actually sleep for 2-3 hours a day, and that's enough for them.
I wonder if it's just a kind of the defect in a sense that like they will pay the price, or they are just like luckily wired that gives them the same thing that the 8
highly
hours.
intelligent. People that are highly intelligent don't need to sleep a lot.
Not us.
So how much what is you already slept in long?
I'm not that
These are
highly
how many
intelligent.
hours do you sleep?
Oh, about an hour and a half or so.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
A week.
That's
I know, apparently Elon Musk doesn't sleep much.
You can tell.
I don't think that if he's sleeping at all.
And he's living on McDonald's too, so...
McDonald's and like I'm not gonna say.
Well, I mean, he eats McDonald's only? Like,
No, not only, but he doesn't have a very healthy diet. His lifestyle is very unhealthy.
McDonald's is so good.
But he seems okay.
he seems
Wow,
to
that's it.
maybe drugs help him out.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, he's
I will not say
sustained that
anything
for a long,
just enough
long
to-
time.
But
Is
again, I don't.
that
I
for a
think
long
that,
time?
that this guy is the guy who gives least fuck about
Yeah,
everything
exactly.
around him, but only his own purpose in the life.
Yeah. And I'm sure he sleeps, and then after that he works, and basically that's
Yeah.
it kind of.
I will not be surprised if he's working while he's sleeping as well.
Well, in a sense, I guess we all do. I mean,
Because you don't know what sort of technology he's wired to while he's sleeping.
no, but jokes aside, like doesn't it happen?
Yeah, you can figure when you're battling. If I'm tired, and I'll battle and battle to figure something out, and then I'll go to bed. And sometimes when you wake up, it's like all I needed was a rest to figure that out.
No, exactly. And
This is actually quite a common thing with me as well.
Yes, and me too. Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to say as well. Sometimes just like
The puzzle solves like that, and you were struggling yesterday with it. It's pretty interesting thing. But yeah, so I was sleeping. But if we're talking about the way how to die,
Back to that.
as somebody would care about
Looking
it.
at the cables.
I'm looking around for
Where are
like,
we
yeah,
going
so,
with these? Is it going to be hanging or electrocution?
Honestly,
Automation,
with all due respect, if there would be some sort of major damage in my body and I will still be alive, I would go with euthanasia. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm really up for that.
But at this clinic, they say to you, you get to choose how they're going to euthanize you.
Well, obviously.
how do they do it actually? Is it just injection?
I'm sure it's just an injection.
An injection,
I doubt they're going to smother you with a pillow.
No, probably
The
not.
other people.
And beat you to death.
Imagine that's your job all day.
Jesus.
First we will do lobotomy. Now we'll break your leg.
Then,
Do you want the slow process or the quick one?
Would you like
It's
to
extra
be
for
recorded?
slow.
We're getting good
getting
at that,
there,
yes.
yeah.
But yeah, I think the sleep one is for the cowards, and yes, I am one.
Wow, shots have been fired.
No, I'll own it. I'm fine with that. I'll own it.
Yeah, because well, let's be honest, people do not like to be in pain. And we all assume, for some reason, I don't know, but we assume that death is a painful process. Especially when you're hanging or you're shooting yourself, you still will feel something. Well, hanging for sure.
Yeah.
And with the guillotine,
The decapitating, yeah.
was it something like 30 seconds?
Yeah, your nerves are still
Yeah.
Is it?
firing.
Yeah. So there was, if I'm not mistaken, one of the doctors on the latest stages with the guillotine. So the last execution took place in last century, I think.
But like early half of the last century.
So he actually recorded something like he addressed the freshly chopped head with the name, and the face responded.
Right.
Well,
Well,
so the head is still alive.
there was a
What's like chicken?
so the chicken. So yeah.
And the chicken was still running for some months after that.
No. I'm just about to say one story that was actually
From your
apparently true.
experience.
No. So I heard it on of all places on the Ricky Gervais, like the XFM show where there's Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant, and then there's Carl Pilkington, and Carl Pilkington. He's a lovely guy and really funny, but like he believes whatever he reads and whatever on the internet. But this was actually a story that apparently was true that he brought to the show and spoke about, that there was this, and it was I think in the UK. So normal chicken, the preparation for lunch or whatever, like Sunday lunch, and they cut the head of the chicken off, and then the chicken apparently lived for like another 6 months or something, because the way they cut the head, I think some nerves that is needed to kind of function were not severed, and what you would die, even the cockroach. So the cockroach, its nervous system is kind of distributed, and if you chop the head off, head is not really a thing, as in it's not a significant whatever you chop, it still lives, and then the way the cockroach dies eventually is not because of like a head was chopped off, it's because it couldn't take on food. There's no head, there's no what, so you can't actually eat, so there's no fuel, so you die, starve to death. And then with this chicken,
Well, horrible.
yeah, it is.
That
actually.
wasn't my favorite one.
No, starvation is not the one.
It was one of
McDonald's.
No, McDonald's is fucking good. And then they kept this chicken alive with like literally pouring like grains and whatever down the throat tube.
So the body lived, but not
So the body lived, and then it was just running around. It was like, and there was
and
a
the
head was.
looking at you from the corner.
That
it
Carl
was
is not a
quite
man
neat.
to go into details.
It was not doing any sounds.
No, yeah. So it was just kind of running around, whatever they maybe. I would imagine now I'm just fucking making things up. So because I need to answer these questions, but like I just imagined that it was in a cage and it could kind of run around. The point is it was alive for 6 months. He had no head. They were feeding it with some grain down the throat, so that I just shut everything goes, and then 6 months later or something like that they died. But yeah,
Natural
there is
causes.
natural causes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a weird thing. I mean, it would probably definitely not happen with a human. I think we are just much fucking too complex. But
Yeah, we'd overthink it and die.
we'd overthink it and would die. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have the whole
About the brain.
brain is what makes us such small.
That's wild, yeah. The chicken too. Chicken has the fucking brain, but like I don't know something. But it is. I think it's true. But now I will Google.
I
this.
think they have constant concussion because they are,
like the bouncing the.
Yes, bouncing
and then we're seeing the world upside down and all this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Fun fact, you know that their head is perfectly balanced. There are plenty of videos when they are,
Moving the body around.
moving the body, and the head stands absolutely still.
That is for other birds too. I've seen the thing with other birds as well.
Well, probably this is a bird thing.
And then there was the owl. Do you know how silent it flies? Have you seen this video?
Yeah.
Chicken?
No, the bird,
I've
the
stood
owl.
under an owl. A big. I can't remember what
Where
kind
did you
of
stand under?
in Joburg, there's at Monte Casino. There's a bird
A sanctuary
park,
or something.
and they do shows. And in the show is an owl. Its wingspan.
Which
each wing
is like
is
like a meter or something.
It's like a
What is it?
meter.
Each
wing.
wing.
It's like each wing.
Each
is
wing.
like a meter.
Oh my god!
And you can stand underneath it. It can fly right over you. You won't hear it.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's silent.
Yeah.
No, I saw there's this video on YouTube or wherever you get your things, and then in an acoustic room. So they're like two scientists or whatever. They have this. They have the birds fly from left to right, and there's like an array of microphones along the way.
Mhm.
And I don't know, just like a normal, maybe like a bird of prey or whatever. It flies, and you hear this shushing of like, and then they do the same with the owl, and there's literally
Nothing.
nothing, because the owl has some if you kind of go zoom in with a microscope on the feathers, and even the feathers, little things, even then there is a structure of whatever, and it's like super fucking silent. And then that's why like, they can just go, and other birds can also like, pick up a mice or whatever, but this can just go and
Unbelievable. I saw one interview with what's the name of this profession who deals with birds? Ornithologist?
ornithology.
Anyway, so he was saying that owls are one of the most stupidest birds ever.
Because they have big eyes and there's no room
No,
for the brain or something.
they just for some reason people find them adorable.
Wise.
Yeah, we call them wise, but
Yeah, but they are absolutely dumb as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
What do they need to do? I mean, like,
Well,
what is the expectation?
Some people take them as the cats with wings.
yeah.
That's how adorable they are. But actually, cats are highly intelligent species comparing to the owls. Owls are absolutely dumbers. Says.
I don't know. They have a nice life. Most animals.
Well, they do eat mice, so it's okay with.
Maybe
for
they're
them.
so wise they knew not to let us know that they were
they're
intelligent.
controlling us, right?
Talking about wisdom and intelligence.
And Boris pointed at me. Yes, go on.
No, it just happened. My hand slipped.
Oh, yeah.
No, octopuses.
Yes, yeah.
These are extremely smart creatures. And you know that they're building towns.
Oh, the octopuses.
Yeah. They have their towns. It's crazy. Where they live.
Like what? But okay. Well, like what do you mean?
Well, I mean, obviously,
No, of course, I
it's
don't
not,
understand
it's not a town
architecture.
with McDonald's on
but
every
I-
corner, but
And taxes.
taxes. Yeah.
It will come.
Do you have a moment to speak about our savior?
Oh, shit, yeah.
But truth to be told, they have those towns where they live as the communes.
But do they? That's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah,
Do
they are.
I thought they are solitary. Are they solitary?
Well, apparently they are not.
Okay.
And they are protecting it from other octopuses to enter their.
Oh, okay. Well, I actually have
Premises.
read it was a sci-fi book. Adrian Tchaikovsky is the author, and Children of Time, and that was the first one, and there were 2 more episodes. And there, actually, he plays with this idea of. So the long story is that the humans fucked up Earth, and then they need to colonize, and they try to find other planets where they can be made habitable for humans. So there's terraforming or whatever, and they also have some kind of virus that can speed up evolution. So the idea is that quickly dupe a monkey, it will become human or whatever, and then something goes wrong, and then other animals get the thing. But one of the species that actually gets significant in these books is octopuses. They also become super intelligent, and the way the guy writes it is really. It kind of makes you think. It's like he's very good at describing like a different intelligence that is different than from human intelligence, but it somehow makes sense. And yes, and because how do they communicate? Because they don't have they don't have mouths to talk. They don't have the air to carry their voices. They live in water and all those kind of things. But he kind of creates this full framework of.
Yeah. There was a documentary a couple of years ago, maybe 4 years ago, called My Octopus Teacher.
Oh, that was in
Guy
South
Cape
Africa.
Town, yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a full months and months and months long relationship with this octopus. It was a bit cringy, the documentary, but it definitely showed that they have their patterns, they have their emotions, they have their thoughts.
I assume they might use some ultrasounds in order to communicate. We don't hear it.
Well, that's how in water.
This need to be investigated a bit more because they do have some sort of like
in the sci-fi. The guy went for the because they can also change the colors to mimic the whatever. So in the sci-fi, the guy went for I think it was a multi kind of channel communication. So there were other means, but one of them was displaying patterns on this kind of skin, and that was the thing. I don't know. It was really interesting stuff. How come we are talking about octopuses?
We got onto it from owls.
we actually started from euthanasia.
Jesus Christ. Let's not go back to the.
I don't want to die by octopus. So you go.
Oh, I've seen this movie.
Whoa, can you die by the?
I will tell you. Well, actually, sorry,
It's a movie.
answer, and then I will.
No, well, I'm just trying to say yes. You can die by octopus.
Like by an attack, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, there are some fucking huge species of incidents.
Really? I know about these jellyfishes. That's here,
So
but
it's pretty much the same thing on a bigger scale.
do octopuses have a beak, or beak is only? They have a beak.
They have a beak.
Yeah.
Who?
Octopus.
Octopuses, because I know that
So it's soft all the way through this thing.
those
I
Yeah,
think
calamaris
you
they
get
have.
different types of octopuses, but you definitely get some octopuses with a beak. I don't know if all of them do, but you definitely get
Really?
some. Yeah.
Because well, technically they are really jelly,
Yeah.
because they can fit in
In the
really,
jar and all that kind of
little tiny holes. But that's why I'm asking, do they have a beak? Because beak is a solid
It's hard,
thing. Yeah.
But I don't think you die from the beak. I think you die from the, I don't know what they put through. I don't know if it's a
Tentacles?
current or whatever. If it gets on your head and
Do they have some poison?
Sucks.
I
they have
think it's either.
Or they are
I don't know
sucking
if
the
it's-
life out of
No, I don't think it's like a constrictor. I think it's either poison or electrical current, like an eel, or I don't know.
Really?
Really?
I think.
I
Yeah, we
know.
definitely have to fact check all of this.
Yeah, we have to affect all of it.
Yeah, and the earth is flat.
Last time,
Just to be clear.
last time I said you can die from a tablespoon of
From tablespoon,
salt,
yes.
and actually it's 6 or 7 tablespoons.
Yeah,
but,
so you have to put
So we
some
need to,
effort
we
in
need to,
it.
we need to. But because I know, like it's always in the tales of like, oh, there's like this giant octopus that is attacking ships, and yeah, cool. It's nothing. It's just something.
They call it Cthulhu.
But, what?
They call it Cthulhu. Cthulhu.
Oh, I know what you mean, but that's like chuchu. We call it in Hungary. We just make it. We don't go with
Chuchu.
We just say chuchu.
Chuchu, yes, of course.
But
Like a little train.
train. but I've seen I think it was just accidentally recently where there was a corpse of a unusually large this it's not the octopus with the kind of the roundy thing. It's more like with the half calamarish when it has this kind of mushroom cap and then the things. But it was like a 4 or 5 meters, 6 meters, like big, massive. So I guess if something like that.
Are you talking
Catches-
about
catches
some documentary now? Or?
No, it was in. I read it somewhere in the news. I think it was real. But now a lot of things we need to Google after this.
Yeah, because as I said, that they are very jelly. They don't have any bone structure.
No, but they have muscle. They're strong.
Okay.
They could. I mean,
They could what?
strangle you. I know they're not constrictors.
Hold
but,
on to your head and suffocate you.
something.
That is one way.
And maybe they love. They just want to express their love and like, oh, Boris, oh, nice, so nice.
I'm really
There's no
sorry.
way-
I just killed you.
They pull you down into the
I just killed you
water,
with my belly.
Show them with the towel. Look at this. This is the main square. This is the whatever. And this is our street food or.
Building a food way of-
Let's make a snowman.
Let's take a
It's
stone,
not.
But actually, another way of dying of octopus is I've seen this in this movie, Old Boy. It's a very good movie, the original one, the Korean one. And then the guy basically eats it's a street food, but it's octopus that is alive. It's a little octopus that is alive, and you just put it in your mouth and you swallow it, and it can with its suction pads or whatever. If it kind of sucks to your throat, like kind of sticks to your throat or whatever, it can
Suffocating.
it can die. So there's another. But
So
that-
it's another way how to die.
But it is a, but it,
But
yeah,
the hand
it's
of the
another, but
octopus.
it's like dying eating, so it's more good. But then it's your own fault because you are a fucking idiot who is putting this poor octopus who is just trying to protect, I guess, his life. Like, oh, why am I going down this tunnel of throat?
Shit.
Like Jonah and the whale.
Who?
Jonah and the whale in the Bible.
Yeah, Jonah. I not a Bible. Do you know the Bible?
No.
There's this
Not
whale.
really.
There's this Jonah.
There's no test.
Mm.
You can Google it later.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Do you not know this kind of? I also don't know much of it. But there's
But
Jonah.
this one,
I
it's
also
like
don't
it's like
remember
an
all the
obvious choice
details.
for
I just
everyone.
remember seeing the illustration and thinking, it's a big whale. and he's there like
And Jonah is there. Like,
with his hands showing how big the whale is
yeah, I know. That's just one of
in the middle of nowhere.
Actually, in the recent movie Avatar,
Mm.
the Way of Water, I think that was.
Well, no.
They have this extremely intelligent species. They look like big whales. And actually, I think there was one scene when one of these, whatever the blue creatures, was traveling inside of this whale somewhere because this whale wanted to share some information with him, and in order to bond, he had to go inside him, and then they. A part of all the sexual contents, I would say that this might be this resemblance to the Bible story.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So
because Cameron loves all this, little Easter eggs.
Okay. Could be.
In all his movies.
I once I like scuba diving, and just last year we were scuba diving, and we got dropped down.
And the scuba diving.
What?
You repeated scuba diving so many times. I love scuba diving. So last time when I was
yeah, so when I was scuba diving, we went scuba diving.
And so while the scuba diving was what?
Scuba diving.
What?
So we said we don't edit the show. Maybe this is the first time when we cut something out. This very funny part.
Yes, everything has to be very sad.
I got the rules. I got the rules. So no,
yeah, you're right. You're right. We made the rules just for Lisa. So she can.
It was his way of saying, "Don't be bossy. Don't be controlling. This is our rules, and you're gonna play by them."
Exactly.
In this instance, you don't get to control this.
So we still haven't spoken about that. What you thought we spoke about? Because you said you want to talk about sandwiches.
No, I was offering you a subject. Because I didn't even know I was coming on the podcast when I said I think you should discuss sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Yeah.
She was in a sandwich making. Well, I guess
sandwiches like life.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because whatever you put there,
we can have 87 podcasts about sandwiches, and we're still not going to be done.
Is it?
Talking about sandwiches, while I was living in Denmark, I was quite shocked and surprised the way how they make sandwiches, because sandwich is a huge thing for them. So they have different little bits and pieces that they put on top of it. So a part of all this.
Are these open sandwiches you're talking about?
Yes, open ones. A part of all this, traditional cheese, ham, this is the sort of thing with some butter or I don't know, whatever. They can easily put some salad on it. I mean, the
fresh leaves, green leaves.
Yeah, but then they take some chocolate.
What?
Yes. They have a special chocolate, really, really, really extremely slim ones for the sandwiches.
And this is nothing, and you know about this.
No, I'm just saying.
It's possible.
Sandwich roll is English.
Oh, I see.
For them, sky is the limit.
Oh.
Yeah, they go wild, crazy there. And the combination of all this, it can be sour, cold, and they can put some warm ham on it and some sweets and salty, everything.
Crunchy and smooth.
It's crazy. And then... So you should go visit Denmark.
I have, and I was...
And don't go to McDonald's, starve to death.
No, McDonald's. Don't hurt McDonald's.
Don't.
McDonald's is...
Don't. And then, by the way, this is another rule of this podcast. We have to name one band from the podcast.
Is it a rule?
No, it is. Apparently, it is a rule, but it has to come out from your mouth, not from mine.
I have to name one band. What?
I mean, is it the one band that I need to mention?
You can see the blue box that is filled with these tools.
Yeah, there's a thing. I am. There's a band.
Tamas is obsessed with band Tool.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you some music for 5 minutes.
He's
and
like
you have to switch it off.
all the time not wearing top while he is on the concert screaming like a young girl. Yeah, you see, he's blushing.
Yeah, just thinking back those memories. Do before tool. Such a nice land.
Yeah. So tool.
There's literally no relevance.
Absolutely.
Nothing that I
And
can say.
it cannot be cut out.
Well, the Adam Jones, who is the lead guitarist, he had his birthday 2 days ago.
So congratulations from
they probably had some
Makes
like
Me
nice
Smile podcast.
triangle sandwiches or whatever to
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
sure they did.
But what is your favorite sandwich coming
No,
back to?
I can't narrow it down at all. It depends on the mood, the day, the weather.
But usually you start with a piece of bread, or you take a full bread and you take out the soft part of it. How do you?
I like soft bread. I like chewy bread. I like toasted bread, crunchy. But if you had to narrow me down and say I'm going to eat one sandwich for the rest of my life, is that the question?
No.
'Cause
Yes.
that's
I
condemning.
really hate those questions
Yeah.
because,
But she was ready to answer.
right now maybe I'm in the mood of cheese, but tomorrow
You
I'm.
see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's it. So yeah.
But let's play
It's-
that. Let's play.
But
if
let's
you have to
play
narrow
that.
it.
So if I'm going to try and cover all options for the rest of my life for one sandwich, I've got to try and fit in as much as possible.
Mine was, I think,
So I'm going to go with soft bread,
All right, yeah.
maybe a dark loaf. Not
a
white
square
one.
or a square or like
Square,
a
like
low, or slice from a loaf.
bread, like what we
Okay.
call government bread, sandwich bread.
Mhm.
Some hot meat in there, some finely sliced hot meat in there.
What do you mean hot meat? Spicy meat or just?
Maybe finely sliced roast beef, or
Okay.
and if it's beef, we need to add the horseradish
Yeah,
because
okay.
it's a rule.
Okay.
If there's
yeah.
beef, there's horseradish. Add something crunchy, so maybe put some crisps in it to add the crunch. Add something creamy. I don't know. I suppose the horseradish will cover that. Definitely some salad, some fresh lettuce, iceberg, very boring, but it's my favorite. And lots of salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper on the sandwich.
But that, if I had to eat that sandwich the rest of my life, I'd be quite sad. I might
yeah.
also go for the euthanasia option.
So,
So this is the open sandwich.
but actually,
No, I don't like open
Oh,
sandwich.
so there's two places.
actually,
I like the
there is a
whole
question. So, when you are saying that this sandwich you will have to eat for the rest of your life, is there an option so you can take some
Out.
out?
You just can't add.
So this is the
yeah.
maximum combination, but
So,
you can play
yeah,
with it.
you just name a maximum.
Well, then the
Then
fuck,
you
then
can
I will
vary it
just done-
the way you want.
Sometimes you might just want the beef and horseradish.
But then we can leave. Just name all the
well, then we
ingredients.
should just
That's-
add
that's why it's
everything. Yeah, there you go.
That's why it's a
Add
cop out. That's
everything.
why it's cheating. Yeah. Has
But-
to be.
That's how our brain is working. We
Yeah,
are
but I
always
can't,
trying
narrow, I can't narrow it down. I just can't.
I
I
don't
tried.
know.
Failed miserably.
I've been thinking since you started to talk what would be my answer to it, and I don't even know because I don't.
The blood
I don't
sausage
have,
will be yours.
actually.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, I love blood sausage. Do you like blood sausage?
Yes, with mustard and
Ooh, there's a. I see.
sauerkraut.
I still saw blood sausage in the shops. Maybe we can buy
You
and make
get
some.
black pudding,
Black pudding,
berry,
basically.
which is like 20 minutes from Manchester. So same.
I actually remember a sandwich that I like.
What is
So,
So in Hungary we have this. So the Hungarian word for the actual bun is a zsömle. I just have never seen that form anywhere else, but it's a little roll. It's round and anyway it's nice, fresh and soft. Just cut it in half. Some green cheese, some ham, some meat. It doesn't really matter. And then in Hungary we have this green paprika. It's a long paprika. It's not chili. It's longer, so it's easily like 10-15 centimeters.
Mhm.
And it is spicy, but it's not too spicy. But then it does have a very nice bite. So 3-4 slices of that. Then you put this American style, the sliced cheese that comes with the plastic wrap. Buy 10
Processed
pieces.
cheese.
Yeah, processed, but whatever. Put that on. Put back the top of the bun, and you kind of just squeeze it nicely together, and the paper box of like a half liter of kefir next to it, and that to me actually, and sorry, it's not just any ham. I remember it is chicken polony in South Africa. I don't know what do we call the doctory was kind of, I don't know what is the English name, but And I know that kind of thing is not really good in South Africa. It's like really not the. But in Hungary and actually in here in Estonia as well, there are very good, very high
Yes,
quality.
Italy, you also get nice meats that are pressed together and sliced. And
So that's
yeah.
particularly like a few slices of that, like chicken or pork bologna. We actually call them the Hungarian word for it is Párizsi. Párizsi is Paris, and I think I've seen it somewhere else, but that word kind of came up in this. I don't know why, but yeah, that would be. It's a simple something, but I just know now that I'm in Estonia, I can actually sometimes can get this paprika, and I even grow my own paprika, and I grow these things. And there is kefir in Estonia, but in South Africa this paprika wasn't there. There is no kefir. There is the maas.
Yeah.
You know the maas. Maas is similar. It's a similar substance. I can't really explain, but it's something that is similar to that. And every time I travel back to Hungary, this was something I wanted to eat because it's so fucking nice.
He just mentioned now that he is growing his own paprika, and for some absolutely weird reason, I pictured him naked, wearing apron, in this hat, in the.
Singing Kumbaya.
To me, that's how I go. You are actively growing the paprika.
Actively growing paprika.
Oh, nice. Maybe I'll do that.
You have actually quite nice. How do you call it? The balcony? It's not a balcony. It's
the corner with the nice.
This is a perfect space
For display.
Yes.
To do that there.
Yeah, and nobody can see your naked bum. So.
Oh, I see. Okay. No, you think you're joking and you think it was this I might remember and might...
Now we have something to remember in half a year. Guys, it was amazing. Thank you, Lisa, for joining us today.
I hope you felt good or I don't know. That sounds okay.
Finally.
This is the worst way to die yet.
This is so fucking grateful that
I was
sitting
sitting
in the
at the
podcast.
invoice within a couple of hours.
We'll just die like cockroaches. We're not going to serve any drinks, any food, and just keep talking, and then
Yes, that's what we do.
fall off okay.
No, I enjoyed it. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much for joining us, and yeah, Boris, Lisa, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.